Good morning. The video for today is prepared to be released. There is a movie that was just released by Christine Lagarde in which she discusses how prepared they are to make the banking sector environmentally friendly. Our carbon footprint was reduced as a result of our efforts. Furthermore, Ripple and the XRP technology that it employs will play a very, very significant role in this. Because of this, they collaborate with the International Monetary Fund and the United Nations. The groupings are extremely reliable. Just one more question. However powerful, we will also discuss meetings that were held behind closed doors in this episode of the show. The only thing we will see is a glimpse of it. These are the pictures. Cyprus deserves our gratitude for this one. Here are some things that are going to be put together. A person who is 60 years old wants an XRP, which may also strike you as funny. It seems as though you have been in possession of it for quite some time. Over the course of a considerable amount of time, we have been informing people about double digits, all-time highs, and triple digits. However, you must be aware of the actual events that are taking place at this very moment. As the entire crypto community goes crazy, particularly with jokes, which we will discuss in a moment, they are becoming increasingly popular. There they are, setting up once more, just like a broken record. Using the assistance of each and every individual, they are constructing a whole new banking system that will connect all of the economies together. The video that you are watching today will show you how they intend to accomplish it. However, before we get into that, let us first take a look at how the market is currently feeling. The currency Bitcoin will be divided in half in exactly 34 days. There is a need for us to retreat. It is impossible for it to continue climbing. Keeping this in mind, it is possible that these are the lowest points we will ever experience. There is a possibility of another dump. One may say that it is beginning to take on a bearish appearance. In a moment, I will be placing some long bets at Us.Thankx. My link is included in the paragraph that follows in case you are interested. In the event that Bitcoin's price drops to $6,159, however, I will add to these positions because this is the final time that we will catch it. Over the next 34 days, the value of Bitcoin will exceed 70,000, which is more than 75,100% higher than it is right now. I will make an effort to catch up with us earlier. In order to qualify for a welcome gift, you are not required to make a deposit. Within the content that follows, there is a link. The market as a whole, however, is showing a red color. Meme coins are something that distracts people who work in retail. At this point, the significant buildup is about to start. I'm not going off the deep end. Whenever I say that, I mean it fully. Every single one of you needs to be prepared for the upcoming few of months. Over the course of my most recent videos, I discussed a few chances that, if taken advantage of, would result in financial gain for everyone. I am going to cease what I am doing right now, and additional information will be forthcoming. I am planning to establish a covert organization. Due to the fact that I receive so much criticism, I do not intend to give it away since I do not want to read it. There was not a single trade that resulted in a loss of capital for any of the individuals involved, therefore everyone is still in the black. It is still very early, so if you guys were to take the Sol, Warren, and Bodhi, there is all the potential for anything to occur. Let's go on to the next wave of the United Nations International Monetary Fund and listen to Christine Lagarde. Changes are occurring in our economic and financial system as a result of the loss of nature and warmer weather. The European Central Bank ECB needs to have an understanding of this transformation in order to fulfill our responsibility to maintain price stability and stabilize the economy. The new climate and nature plan that we have developed is centered on the three things that are listed below. For starters, the transition to green. Second, the ways in which the repercussions of climate change are becoming increasingly tangible. Third, the dangers that are associated with the destruction and loss of the environment. The impact that it has on the business and monetary system will be investigated by us. We will also make an effort to reduce the amount of carbon emissions that we produce in every aspect of our operations, from the way that we monitor banks to the bills that we print. This is an excerpt from the website of the United Nations Development Program UNDP regarding the impact that climate change is having on the banking system. And now we have the International Monetary Fund, the threat of climate change, and the risk to money. In addition, just 1 month ago, we were working to prepare the financial industry for a more environmentally friendly future by controlling risk and ensuring that there is long-term funding. Ripple will undoubtedly play a significant role in this, as we are confident. Carbon credits are a way to help pay for efforts that are taken to safeguard the environment. Ripple is committed to achieving its goal of reaching net zero carbon emissions by the year 2030 or earlier, and it works diligently every day to accomplish this goal. They have made a commitment to a future that is sustainable. Ripple's financial solution makes use of the XRP ledger, which is a blockchain that is not just light in energy consumption, but also carbon neutral. And because the development of new technology has the potential to assist in the resolution of some of the most pressing issues facing the world today, such as the issue of climate change. And Brad Garlinghouse concluded by saying, as digital payments continue to change, our industry needs to make long-term systemic shifts to make sure that digital transformation doesn't hurt the environment. Taking this development into consideration, we are advising all cryptocurrency players to take responsibility for their activities by monitoring the amount of energy they consume and selecting options that are more environmentally friendly. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is the most vexing thing. Because of this, Ripple made a commitment of $100 million to strengthen carbon markets all around the world. The International Monetary Fund is aware of this. The United Nations is aware of this. Because of this, they want the conversations to be kept a secret. Because of this, the United Nations Security Council decided to collaborate on the carbon credit solution with the exchange and the XRP ledger. We are able to observe that Ripple, the United Nations, and NASA are all cooperating with one another on the exchange website, a transparent platform for carbon credits that is available to everyone. Rahul Advani brought an end to our meeting just as we were finishing up. Always keep this in mind and take it into consideration. As a result of the fact that this is the situation, you are going to be on the edge of your seat for a few moments. Additionally, if you are having problems comprehending this particular piece, you should view it once again. The importance of this cannot be overstated in any way. Hello, my name is Rahul Advani, and how are you doing today? During the 5 years that he worked at ISDA before he left the organization, he had a successful career. In addition to being a member of the stablecoin organization, he is also a member of the CBDC organization, which is headquartered in Singapore. Both of these organizations are now in existence at the same time. The fact that it is of the utmost significance should be taken into consideration. In order to develop this partnership structure, ISDA and Ripple have engaged in collaborative efforts. Ripple is looking for individuals who have a large level of expertise, a solid reputation, and with whom they have the possibility to work together in the future when they are looking to hire new employees. This is because Ripple is wanting to expand its workforce. In the event that they do work together once more, it is possible that you may have someone who is already employed at ISDA. Such a thing was within the realm of possibility. At this very moment, the two of you are cooperating with one another in order to achieve something. The execution of each and every one of the plans is going to go off without a hitch. On the other hand, in addition to that, this is also rather decent. Whenever the circumstance starts to take an intriguing turn for the better, when considering the relationship that exists between the USDC circle and XRP, it is essential to keep this relationship in mind. The writing is already on the wall by the time one takes into consideration a certain point of view. There is a possibility that Rahul Advani, the CBDC panel, and the stablecoin are all present in this particular area respectively. Regarding the possibility that Circle Singapore would be granted a license to function as a major payment institution during the month of June 2023 for the purpose of conducting business, I would want to inquire about the likelihood of this happening. After a period of 2 months had passed since the first application date, Ripple was granted a complete license to conduct business in Singapore. This was announced after the application was submitted. On the other hand, these are the conversations that took place behind closed doors, away from the view of the broader public. They were able to make it happen, and the present administration is currently in the process of putting it into effect in stages.